Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all having a good evening so far. It's been a mostly cloudy day. It stayed dry for the most part. No snow or any rain in the forecast for your Friday, but we do got snow on the way for this weekend. And then, of course, we'll be tracking a big snowstorm that's going to be headed in our direction for the early part of next week, which I'll talk about a little bit as we go through the forecast. But for this weekend, we're expecting about 1 to 3 inches. Nothing major, something that we can handle for this time of the year. But we have a potential winter storm that's going to be heading in our direction for your Tuesday night into your Wednesday. I'll show you a little bit more on that as we go through the forecast. Now, Alpena saw a high temperature of 31 degrees today. Pretty much where we should be, about 2 degrees above average, nothing major there. 50 degrees was the record high back in 2007. Negative 16 was the record low back in 1959. Now, tomorrow morning, again, we could wake up to a few flurries in the area. But then, as we go through the afternoon hours, the snow will begin to pick up. And, of course, as we go through the evening hours, the snow will remain with us. So, yes, temperatures will remain in the lower 30s for pretty much throughout most of the next 5 days. Still above average for this time of year. The average high is 29 degrees. Winds, well, they're not bad right now. They're light and variable. For the most part, most areas are seeing around 5 to 10 mile an hour wind gusts at this hour. 10 in West Branch. We got 8 in mile-hour gusts in Washington City, 7 in Alpena, 9 in Oscoda, and 8 in Tawas and Harrisville at this hour, which is creating a bit of a windshield. Now, not terribly cold, but again, it feels like it's 25 in Onaway. It feels like it's 27 in Alpena, 27 in Harrisville. It feels like it's 28 in Tawas. Washington City is 23 and 26 in Mile as well as West Branch. So let's give you a closer look at a bigger picture of what's going to be happening here as we go through this weekend. We're going to see some snow pass through the area. Yes, this cold front, but this right here, this system right here is going to be bringing us the bulk of our snow as we go through our Saturday and into our Sunday here, guys, and bringing us some minor accumulations, nothing major, but the big one is what we're going to be seeing here for our Tuesday night into our Wednesday, begin to develop out in parts of the plains, in parts of Kansas, Omaha, parts of Sioux Falls, and even parts of South Dakota. So we'll see quite a bit of snow out of this. We'll give you a closer look at this as we go through. And when is this going to begin? Well, Saturday is going to begin right around the late morning hours, right around 10 o'clock in the morning. Most people will be getting up for the weekend after a long week of work. Well, you're going to wake up to seeing some snow showers out in the window on the car. So, yes, just keep that in mind. Roads will be slick, and you want to be a little bit careful. Drive slowly if you are going out because snow will be an issue. Now, you'll see as we go through the end of the day on your Sunday, most of the snow will be moved out of the area. So tonight, well, we're going to see cloudy skies again. A few flurries could develop as we go towards morning. Low temperature is going to be about 28 degrees around the city, 25 in Alpena, 27 in Harrisville, Oscoda, and 28 degrees in Tawas, 24 though in Atlanta and Mile. Winds will be out of the south at 5 miles an hour. Again tomorrow, as we go throughout the late morning and early afternoon hours, well, we're going to see a little bit of snow developing here. And minor accumulations are possible. 33 degrees will be the high temperature in Washington City. Same thing in Alpena. 34 along Harrisville, Oscoda, and Tawas, and 32 in Atlanta. So yes, this weekend, well, we're going to see snow pretty much throughout the entire weekend. We're going to have our snow chances. So again, heading out to have any plans, well, keep in mind that you may want to be a little careful. Some of those roads could be quite slick if you are going out. So yes, this is a roughly estimate of how much snow we're going to be getting as we go through this weekend. This weekend only, guys. This is not talking about Tuesday night and Wednesday here. This is just through this weekend. We're talking about 2.5 inches here in Alpena, Sheboygan about 2.5, and Oscoda about a little bit over an inch. Saginaw is talking about maybe about a little bit less than an inch, 0.8 of an inch. Grand Rapids is going to be about 1.3. So yes, this is through the weekend only, not expecting a whole lot in the way of snow. The big snow is going to be coming as we go through late Tuesday to early Wednesday, and the miles are still jumping around in terms of how much snow we will be getting. But for the meantime, we're going to be worried about this weekend snow, as we're going to see that starting especially early on Saturday morning. 34 degrees will be the high temperature. 38 on our Sunday. About 1 to 3 inches is possible. And we dry out on our Monday, and then this is where the big one comes, Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday, where we can see a potential winter storm and winds will begin to pick up. both late Tuesday to Wednesday, and wind gusts could be as high as 35 to 40 miles an hour. And again, this is going to create blizzard-like conditions, which could make driving or walking, better yet, very, very difficult and dangerous at that. So keep that in mind as you are going out Tuesday night into Wednesday, that it could be a lot of travel delays as you go forward. Well, this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a great weekend.